Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Now, I looked up what I needed to do and honestly, apparently the Dragon Covenant isn't an official thing, which I'm like, okay. And I tried looking up a video on it, but apparently they're blocked for some reason, which is really dumb. And I'm more frustrated than anything, so I don't know. We're just gonna look around, because honestly, I feel like I'm like sort of wasting my time, but at the same time, there are apparently 4 dragon stones. There's the head stone, then there's the torso stone, then there's a twinkling stone, and then twinkling headstone, which are both allow special transformations. Like yes, they both turn you both into like dragons, but the twinkling stones let you turn into a special dragon.
Oh, how
But I remember we got dragon ashes, so let's see what this is about.
gracious. Let this I only hope.
Alright, let's see what she got. Ooh. Yep, buying all those for sure. Okay, what do you have? Blue ring skull. What's the difference? Who knows? Oh, Tatanite chunk. Yeah. Sorry, I almost choked on my spit. Okay, I honestly don't see any new armors. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You only get... Yep, you only get some more embers, I think, and maybe a tatanite chunk. So... that's great. What am I supposed to do then? So, night shield. Elite Knight. Cool. Assassins. Black Hand. Thief. Xanthos. Did it just give me like Dragon Slayer bows or...
Ashen one.
Yeah. Okay. So... alright. Let's just... head back there, I guess. Well, we could explore a little more on the bottom, actually. Let's head back to the first bonfire of this level and explore more of where the ancient wyvern was, because there was more we could explore, obviously. But since I was in the middle of a boss battle, and after I beat the boss, it teleported me to the next bonfire. So let's just keep looking around, because there should be way more, obviously. Alright. So we're over here. No. Yes. Archdragon Peak. We're gonna head back to where the ancient wyvern was and just explore and, like, you know, kill all the enemies that are there. Thank God I have water. Sorry. I need to refill your food bowl in a bit. I was hoping to record 2 games today, but it looks like I'm only going to be recording this, and then I'm going to do some writing, because I figured out a new name for my story, and it's kind of it's a running gag in my story. Sorry. My story now is called False Prophet, and what's with that? Wait a minute, did I never get that? Oh, this is open now. Oh, right. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Just ignore me. Jesus. I gotta sneeze. What the frick is this guy doing? Suck it. Suck it. One more flame! Ooh, that was close. So, as I was saying, my story is now called False Prophet, and the reason why it's called that is because the story begins with my character falling from the sky, and Ancient Dragon Great Shield. What? Ooh. Oh, that looks nice. A wooden shield bearing the image of an ancient dragon very slowly regenerates HP. Oh. The painting is the result of an exquisite but painstaking technique. Lingering, undying traces of the ancient dragon can still be seen in their descendants, the man serpents, though they have fallen far from grace. Okay. Weapon skill. Ah. This doesn't weigh that much. I can actually hold it. It looks more leathery than wooden, but cool. Alright. But, so my character falls from the sky, and many people have seen him through, like, have seen and heard him from, like, different realms, because, like, a story goes, gossip spreads around that, like, you know, something fell from the sky, and then, like, they realize, slowly, my character, like, begins to tell people, like, yes, I fell from the sky. And so people are like, oh, are you, like, one of those prophets that they talk about in stories and such? And my character's like, oh my god, do you know what story it is? And they're just like, oh, well, you know, the story with the people and the old tales and all that. And he's just like, so you don't know. Ring it. Oh, they weren't lying. Sweet. I've been needing this. I have been needing this for the longest time. Hey! Stay away from the wires. So all throughout my story... Sorry if you hear my cat. So all throughout my story, everyone is just like saying it like, oh my god, are you like this, are you like this prophet that like, that's gonna like save the world or something? And my character will always ask like, what prophet did you hear that from? And they're just like, oh well, you know, the prophets that old people tell that, you know, always say weird stuff and, you know, all that. And my character, like, that's how it will always go. And my character will always get frustrated because no one will ever answer his question. So people will just be like, so what type of like prophet are you? Are you like supposed to be like something great, or, you know, just something we've all been like, that's been supposed to happen or something? My character is like, I honestly have no idea, but can you tell me what stories you've heard? And he's like, well, I've heard stories about you know, the people who the old guys who talk about those stories and all that. And my character's just like, oh, that's cool, but can you be a little more specific? And they're just like, fuck you. So my character is just like, so you don't know? And they're just like, no. And he gets frustrated because no one will ever tell him. They're just like, they all just say like, oh, you must, like I just been repeating myself. You must be like this prophet that they talk about like in stories, and like how it's written on walls and such. And he will never know like what it is until like at the very end of my story, whenever he becomes something great. I won't say what. But yeah, but later on my story will get like pretty heavy. And yeah, it's just, to make it simple, my story is not for the lighthearted people, because there is going to be some very heavy moments along with a lot of gore. a lot of gore, violence, and just like people arguing. There's like gonna be a lot of like heavy language, but that's until like later. For right now, the first part of the story is just going easy because I'm just introducing you guys to the story. And I'm kind of doing it differently where I want you to feel confused. Screw that guy. I really hate those people with the daggers. But this steel protection ring does wonders. Like, geez. It's like lessening their damage by half. Which is great. Because I take a lot of damage wearing like this stuff. Yeah, check this out. This is like all the stuff I missed because I was just running around in a panic. Ow. What the fuck are you doing, Rosie? That guy's just playing with a toy right now and she's just flipping out. Tatanite chunk, nice. What's over here? An item. Twinkling Tatanite, yes. This area is pretty rich with Twinkling Tatanite, which is very considerate, considering, well, that being a lot of my weapons, the weapons I want to upgrade need a lot of Tatanite. Alrighty, I'm doing a lot better. My cat's just occupying herself. Jesus. I was busy looking at my cat. I can head over there. Yeah, let's head over there. Whoa. Oh, there's a guy behind me, apparently. Screw you and your long-range fire. Jeez. I got absolutely screwed. Up the bunghole. Also, from what I've heard and been told, apparently the boss in the Archdragon Peak, because like they're like, yes, the ancient wyvern. I don't really consider that a boss. That was just like kind of like an introduction to this area, really. Because like, yeah, this area is really tough, but like that boss right there was just supposed to show you that like this, we're not going easy on you. Like any Dark Souls game would be. This game is not going easy on me. We are bringing out all the guns in this area. And I'm okay with that, honestly. But this game is giving me a run for my money because I am getting my butt kicked pretty badly. Yay. He parried me? Oh no! Ow. Okay, well that wasn't as bad as I expected. Oh jeez. Good thing I blocked. What do you want? No. I said to stay away from the wires. Did I come from there? Yes. Okay. Sorry, my cat's keeping me occupied and she won't stop being a bothersome. Oh, crap. Jeez, that guy just came running out. Alright, let's take care of these guys. Again with the bell. What's up with that? Oh, big guy. I don't know if I might have passed him. I wonder if there's a ring of blades here. Well, there is a tatanite chunk. Along with a large tatanite. Nice. Okay, where does this take me? Oh, well, I could have just gone around. But I would have... If I would have gone around, that would have triggered this guy. And it would have triggered the other two as well, because they would have heard the commotion. So it'd be better if I just go over there. Lightning bolts. Cool. That's not an Naruto reference at all. Try plunging. Nope. Heal up. What was that? Like, you guys saw that, right? He just, like, stopped and then just, like, he'd continue on slowly. Like, what was up with that? Okay, so by this point, yeah, I couldn't go past there because there was a fog wall. Right. There we go. Ah, this was just another way over here. That summons those guys. Alright. You don't deserve this. I still have not explored this area, it seems. But, there is a Drakeblood Knight here. Yeah, right over there. Yep. Suck it. Time for gesture. Oh? Yeah, that would make sense. Calamity Ring. Oh, fuck you. Screw you. Ah, that's a dick move. The Calamity Ring is a ring that doubles the damage I take. So it's a trolling ring. Let's read. Oh, hold on. Ring of a Knight of Ancient Legend increases physical damage. Okay. Where is the Calamity Ring? Receive double damage. A ring made of an orange eye of a calamitous dragon. Receive double damage. This ring has no useful powers and is merely a symbol of dragon worship, a thing quietly passed down amongst its fervent adherents, some whom become convinced that the task has been bestowed upon them as a sacred duty. Nope, it is just there to utterly troll you, because in Dark Souls 1, there's a dragon called Calamite, and he is a black dragon. And he has the ability to, like, do this weird curse thing on you, I think. And whenever he inflicts that on you, you're able to take more damage. And if you kill him before cutting off his tail, because in Dark Souls 1, there were like quite a few dragon enemies in the game. Oh jeez. Oh crap. Ah. Oh, I'm still alive. Jeez. Alright, I can head down there. Okay. Well, honestly don't know what to do other than just to ring that bell. So I guess we're just gonna do that. Illusion head. Nope. Alrighty, Great Bell Reef. I think the bell is behind us in this area, so we'll head there, ring the bell, and then end the video there. What was I saying before then? Oh right, the Calamity Ring comes from this dragon called Calamite in Dark Souls 1, and in Dark Souls 1, there were quite a few dragon enemies in the game. Like, there's this one dragon that's in the beginning of the game, but like it's kind of impossible to kill, but for some reason in Dark Souls 1, they had a thing where if you cut off the tail of a dragon, and not just like a small dragon, but a very big dragon, you get a dragon weapon out of it, and there are 4 dragon weapons, but they added an extra for the DLC. Now the real fight begins. Nothing will remain once the bell has tolled. To travel the path of the dragon, do not ring. Well, I gotta do it because I got nothing else to do. Alrighty, what's gonna happen? Triggered a cutscene, it appears. Whoa, what's going on? Oh god. What has I done? Ah, the camera's freaking out. Oh god, I destroyed the planet. Wait, what? It's raining now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's with the mushroom people? What has I done? Seriously, what have I done? Did I done goof? Has I done goof? Can I... Okay then. So, disaster has struck us because I rang a bell. But, that's gonna be all for now, everyone. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel, bro. And in the next video, we're gonna explore more of this area and see what there is for us now, because we rang a bell that caused the end of the world here. But until then, I will see you all later.